welcome back to Parent Pointers. I'm Bree. We have a special guest, Dr. Nicol Bush. She's going to answer a frequently asked question that I get probably about once a week is, what's the difference between surgery at a surgery center and then surgery at a hospital?
All right, well, the difference is really nothing in terms of the surgery that we do. We have our same team that comes with us, our anesthesiologist, Dr. Snodgrass and I, and then the nurses that we surround ourselves with are going to be the same kind of group effort no matter where we are. So then it really comes down to just facilities. So hospitals have the ability to, of course, keep patients for as long as needed after surgery. And for things like open heart surgery, well, that's a huge issue. You want lots of other doctors around because you're going to need your cardiothoracic surgeon, you're probably going to need his nurse practitioners or PAs, the cardiologist. Then if there's any other medical issues, maybe an internist, nephrologist if there's kidney issues, all of those sorts of things. So that's a sort of surgery that would need to be done in a hospital setting because of all the specialists that are involved, and because after open heart surgery, you've got to be in the hospital for several days while you're healing a big wound like that. What a surgery center is a place where surgeries can be done, where patients can come in and go home the same day, or can stay up to a maximum of 23 hours, so an overnight stay. So for virtually all of the penile reconstruction surgeries that we do, a surgery center is fine because our patients don't need to stay for any longer than 23 hours. The benefit to a surgery center is because there aren't all of these other specialists, it's not a huge organization, really it's more cost effective. So that's one of the primary reasons that we operate in a surgery center. We don't need to operate in a hospital. We found that we can bring all of our personnel. It can be a little bit more streamlined. We try very hard to do the best we can to stay on time so that you or your child doesn't have to wait any longer than necessary in terms of when you can and can't eat, for instance. So having those quick turnovers to clean up the rooms in between and working on a very streamlined process is one of the big benefits. And then of course cost savings, because things tend to cost quite a lot less in a surgery center as opposed to a hospital setting. When it comes to the actual care you can expect, most of the care that's involved with elective surgery for penis reconstruction is really going to be in the hands of your surgeons and your anesthesiologists. So we have to be sure that the patients that we operate on are healthy enough for us to do it in the surgery center. Almost all of them are, but if there are lots of medical conditions, for instance, that's something that we need to know about and take into consideration as to whether or not we need another specialist who might need to be involved. But as long as health is good with heart and lungs and kind of the major organ systems, then there really isn't a downside at all to doing it in the surgery center, and there can be a big upside in terms of timing and pocketbook costs. So that's how we've chosen to do the vast majority of what we do in surgery centers, but obviously case-by-case basis if there's something that's concerning in terms of other health issues. And you can always let us know. You can email Bree at Procurology, and then she'll pass any information that we need in terms of medical records so that Dr. Snodgrass or I can review things and make sure that everything's going to be safe for you or your little one.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you next week.